All right, everyone. So, season 11 ventures are here, and I want to take this time to kind of talk to you about some of the best hero loadouts that I feel will benefit you this venture season and what I personally have been using. So, this is not an all inclusive, exhaustive list of hero loadouts. There are many other options out there and things that you could do, and other players may have different opinions. So, please don't slam me in the comments. Like I said, this is my opinion, this is what I've been using. So, just throwing that out there to kind of help give some information. You will notice that I do not have a soldier in this list, and it's just because I personally don't use soldiers that often. They are great, there are plenty of good loadouts, and I plan to use them more in the future, but that's just not what I do right now. I really enjoy playing a ninja when I get the chance, but I find myself often playing constructors because they are probably the best in-game loadouts that you can run. So as you rank up in ventures, as you get to those higher missions, you're probably going to have to run some constructors at some point. But I've got some good information for you of how you can run constructors even at a lower level. And yeah, so without further ado, let's jump into the video and I'll explain these loadouts. So the first loadout that I want to showcase here is going to be Dragon Scorch. I really like Dragon Scorch. I love the Dragon Slash ability, and this is one that I use just about every venture season. So I've got Dragon Scorch in the lead there, so I can use that Dragon Slash ability. Blast from the Past, and the reason why I have that is because I need to generate energy. This venture season, you do not generate energy unless you are killing Husk. So I'm going to run Blast from the Past just so I can use Fossil Southie's ability, which will automatically regenerate energy when my shields are depleted. And with Blast from the Past, it makes sure that you have no shields, so I am always generating energy. And then to activate that team perk, I have to use another dino, so I've chosen to go with Izza for the Saurian Hide to increase my armor. Then I've got Return of the Dragon, Tail of the Dragon, because I want to buff up that Dragon Slash ability. And then I'm running Chaos Agent, which that can be changed around depending on how you play. You can run something else with melee, so that you can generate some energy while using melee. But yeah, this is what I choose to use because I will be using weapons throughout the venture season, and being able to use my ability quickly and then reload my weapon is super beneficial and helpful. Alright, the next loadout that I really enjoy using is going to be a Cassie Clip Lipman build. She is helpful because when you start out in ventures, you have nothing. Her ability will allow you to gain 100% additional ingredients whenever you use your anti-material charge. But you're like, oh, okay, it's kind of hard to use anti-material charge when I don't have any energy. Don't worry, that's why I got you. We're going to be using Blast from the Past again so that we can use Saurian Focus to gain some extra energy. Saurian Hide once again to make us a little more beefy, but then we're going to go to Rapid Charge, which will give you energy as you eliminate Husk with melee weapons. And also we're going to use Fallen Love Ranger Jonesy for fuel for the Fallen, so that every elimination we are going to get even more energy. So this loadout is primarily focused on getting you material, allowing you to get what you need within venture season so that you can craft traps and have material to get weapons and all of that stuff. So this is the one to go with, and then bear with me just to increase that duration of Teddy so it lasts a little bit longer and we do some more damage. Alright, so next up in my list is going to be, of course, Stoneheart Farrah. You can't go anywhere without her. She's absolutely amazing. I mean, this statue of a woman is amazing. You just have to use her. She's one of the best characters, in my opinion, one of the best heroes in the whole entire game. So using her to help clear out some large husk is going to be awesome, but one of the support members here is going to help even further since we're dealing with those fire husk this season. So I've got Stoneheart Farrah in the lead, totally rocking out to buff that damage because I'm going to be popping shots from away. I mean, I'm going to be using a bow. I'm going to get that, and that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to run totally rocking out with Battle Beat and Sub Wafers to ensure that I am staying up on the TRO and knocking these guys out. I'm going to be hitting that Rockin' Riff. Then I'm going to be using the Sure Shot to increase my sniper critical damage. Also going to be run the Sub-Zero Zenith. This is important because you have a chance to add water affliction to enemies, and since we're dealing with fire, this is a big one. Sub-Zero Zenith is going to be a great addition to a Stoneheart Farrah build in this season because you're going to melt through the husk. And then, of course, Locked and Reloaded, so that way every time we're reloading that bow, we're doing loads of damage. This is one of my all-time favorite builds. I absolutely enjoy using Farrah. She is great, and you're going to see here in the video that we're just going to wipe through some husk, and we're using lower level weapons than we should be for this mission, and yet we're still doing good damage. So this is definitely a build that you want to look to and use this venture season. Alright, last but not least, I'm going to be talking about Electro-Pulse Penny, but before I do want to say there are so many other builds out there, like I said at the start of this video. Of course, you have your standard Ice King builds, Base Kyle, Power Base Nox, things like that. Those are all relevant. Use those as well. These are just some other additional builds that may not always get used that could help you this venture season. So, with that being said, this is Electro-Pulse Penny. She's absolutely amazing, especially in lower venture zones. If you are trying to level quickly and you are trying to get through missions very fast, and even if you're by yourself, she is the way to go. She's going to damage husks that attack your base. If they melee attack, they get hit, they die, they take base damage. Running recycling with her just so that way I can continue to keep my material up because I'm not going to really be using too much at lower levels with her, so why not? Using Lofty Architecture, which is Base Kyle, to help increase the building health. Using Power Base Nox with his power modulation, so that way I'm, healing the builds. I've got Mega Base connected just in case I need it and want to add further out. Then I've also got Hotfix Hazard so I can repair quickly, and then Faster Explosions with Demolitionist Penny if I need to do any other damage. But this is definitely a good loadout to go with. I've got a teleporter in there so that I can use the teleporter to trap myself inside if I need to. So I can place the teleporter on the outside, and then I can go back and forth inside builds while it's I've got increased building health on the inside, which you'll see in this video here. I place increased building spikes on the inside, and then that's the only trap I place. So you can place other traps as well to do even more damage, but I don't need to. And this was like a power 48 or zone 48 level zone or something like that. So it's good. This is going to get you at least halfway through venture season and be able to do plenty of damage. So Electro-Pulse Penny is the way to go. Just build around, allow the husk to come in, melee attack it, stand off to the side, or stand inside the base if you want, and just let it do its work. So this is definitely one of my go-tos and one that I highly suggest for all new players in venture season. Alright everyone, so that's it. Those are the top 4 that I'm going to be using this venture season. I will be using some others, like I said, running my Ice King build and things like that. Those are all things that I will use as well. The Plax is out there. If I get some good rolls on it, I'll use my Paleo Luna build and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is what I've been using, these 4, and they're working very well for me. I've already got a lot of material. I've leveled up quickly, and between me and my squad, we just get through the missions fast. So these are just some that I wanted to throw out. Like I said, it's not all inclusive, but I want to provide you something and give you some sort of idea of stuff that you can put together. If you have any other suggestions, be sure to drop those down in the comments below. Let us know and let other viewers know, you know, what hero loadouts you're using and what you find to be working for you. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure, please, as always, to give that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And also, don't forget to use code TRUEWARRIOR in the item shop if you are not using it. That 5% goes a long way to helping helping content creators to continue to create content and stuff like that. I use mine as a giveaway. I always give away stuff. I don't make money off creating content. I just give the stuff back to the community through giveaways from subscribers and things like that. So that's just my take and how I do it. Others may do things differently, but you know, I work a full-time job, so I don't really have to make money off of streaming. So yeah, but that's not a knock to anybody that does. It's just me. But so yeah, hope this video helped you guys, and hopefully we'll see you in the live streams over on Twitch or catch you in our next video.